Hello, and welcome to my new Minecraft series. Today we'll be playing on one of my older worlds. I've been working on it for about 6 months. This is going to be my first episode on this world. Hopefully it'll become a series, I don't know. I figured I'd branch out from the usual Let's Play. As the title suggests, I'll just be playing Minecraft. So, yeah, let's get into it. So this is where it all started. I spawned, like, right around here. Right now, I'm working on, digging a mine down, like, to connect to my new base, because I didn't settle at spawn because, I don't know, I just don't really like the mountains as much, and I wanted a village, so decided to venture out. As you can see, I'm pretty stacked already. Got full netherite. For some reason my skin isn't loading, but that's alright. So I basically, when I first got into this world, I built this little house, and it's basically just a place to get me started. Got my old mine, got my bed. That's where I used to sleep and live and stuff. Got some storage. I cleared out this area. That was my tree farm. Had tons of sugarcane. But if we go this way, not long after I spawned in here, I started branching out up here. So you can see I've got a small entity cramming cow farm. I think this design is by Waddles, so definitely check out some of his farming tutorials because they're really good. But yeah, built a cow farm, built this fish tank, which I'm actually kind of proud of. I think it looks pretty cool. Got some rocks back there. Sometimes the fish swim in the rocks, but they don't want to do that right now. I built a small wheat farm. It's kind of secluded. This area is just kind of secluded. I took my enchanting table from here. This was a failed. People ask me about this a lot, but this is a failed attempt to make a egg farm, and the reason it failed is because I could never find any chickens because I'd killed them all off, and since passive mobs don't really spawn as easily, or respawn rather, it's kind of hard to get them. So let's go into my Nether Hub, because my new base is across the ocean, but it's a couple hundred blocks away, maybe even 1,000. So I like to take the Nether just because it's a lot easier and because it's a lot less travel. This is my Nether Hub. It's up in the Nether ceiling. As you can see, we're at Y 118, so we're pretty much at the top of the world. But yeah, I mean, since I live in a village, the villagers end up spawning these iron golems and villagers, and they just keep wandering into the portal, which is kind of annoying, but I just haven't gotten around to fixing that issue. Don't worry, this tunnel isn't too long. But right up here is my base portal. You can see the little light from it up there. I don't really want to deal with these iron golems right now, and I think you can probably tell why, because there are a lot of them, and I'd just rather not. I've been recording, I don't know if you've watched them, but lately I've been recording a lot of Beta 1.0 Let's Play episodes, so like, I know I messed up the volume in those, but I have the volume fixed in this episode. Let's go to sleep. I'm just gonna take this little house, because there's a bit of a problem in my normal house. There's like a monster right under my bed, and I haven't figured out where it is, so I haven't fixed that yet. But this is my normal house where I would normally sleep. But it's basic. I mean, it's got my dragon head. This is a map of my area. My base is right here, and then there's some ice spikes. There's a cool flower forest somewhere around there. It's got an upstairs. Usually the villagers wander up here. What I've got here is, I got it set up so that there's a villager breeder right here, and which is also a design by Waddles, but it just dumps villagers out into the village, and that keeps this place populated, since most of them end up getting themselves into trouble. But I've got my lodestone. This is my mine right here. I'll take you down there to see that, because it's actually pretty cool. I have a slime farm down here, which I will add, I did not dig with a beacon, which made it a lot of work, taking some damage. That's alright. This is the slime farm. I could probably get rid of this ladder, but, you know, like, I don't want to. It's kind of nice to have access, or easier access, but So we got a slime. Let's deal with this guy. But got some slime in here. This is where the collection system is. It's my slime farm. That's some stuff. I need to deal with that later. I used to have a minecart rail coming down here, but I decided to get rid of it because it was kind of, like, annoying to bump into. And since I usually just fly up and down, I don't need it. In here, this is my main mine. Let's kill this guy. He's kind of annoying me. This is that tunnel I was talking about that's going to go all the way back to spawn. It's not finished yet, but hopefully I'll finish that in a future episode. This is a tunnel bore machine. I think that I used a tutorial by Shulkercraft to build this, but I'd say it's really cool. This is one of the coolest things I've built. I'd say that's pretty cool. I mean, it's nothing like what you see in, like, Hermitcraft with Doc M and his massive tunnel bore machine, but it's definitely cool. I mean, it's not really, it doesn't get that many resources, but it's really fun to just run it. I'll fly down here because I feel comfortable with my Elytra. Which, like, some people think that the game is over once you get an Elytra, but, like, me and a few other people, like, we believe that the game really starts when you get an Elytra, honestly, because, like, you can't really do as much without an Elytra. I've got some scaffolding. This is fairly recent. I don't know if I like this, just dumping down into there, but it was compact, so I chose it. My ender chest. We'll go over that in a future episode. This is my storage room, where I store everything. This is not that old, but it's decently old. I mean, it's just storage. I got some iron. Not very much in here. Most of it's in my ender chest. Coal. I got ore. Lapis and gold. It's just stuff. I mean, got my firework rockets if I need them. I'll dump this slime in a chest. I think I go up here. It's my mob drops chest. And then, like, I've got simple stuff. Like, got dirt and, like, granite. But, yeah, I mean, this village, I built all these houses in the villager style, just because I thought that they were really nice. Just because they, like, it's an easy way to populate the village, if you know what I mean. Like, so I got all these houses. Oh, by the way, this is, one of the landmarks of my world. The cursed cactus. Literally, this thing is cursed. Like, legit. Like, that should not be there. And then I've got also the sort of cursed dead bush. That's interesting. I really don't want to cause a block update to that stuff because that'd be really sad. This is the tree of death, I call it. I basically hang up all my pillager banners from the stupid patrols that spawn. Because I'm not a cheater and I'm not going to turn off patrols and stuff like that. This is my old bamboo farm. As you can see, I need to tear it down soon because I have a new one over in my industrial district. But it served me for a while. I mean, it produced a lot of bamboo, but I don't really need that much. This is my auto smelter. It's nothing amazing. I kind of designed it myself based on other designs. It's pretty simple. This is my emerald pile. I obviously have much more emeralds than this, but I store these ones over here. If you're wondering, I get all my XP from villagers, which might surprise you, but these guys give a lot of XP, because this is my trading hall. I don't know how I like the looks of it, but I think that the inside looks cool. Got all my villagers in here to trade with. One of the big projects on my world was to get every single enchanted book from villagers. So let's say you want something random, like projectile protection 4. Got that over here, and the price for it too. And that was basically one of my big projects, was to get every single villager enchanted book librarian in the game. Now it sounds confusing, but I got all of them. I think there were like 30 something or more, and then there's more downstairs. But yeah, that was a huge project. That was probably like 20 to 30 hours of my time. These guys are painful, but once you learn how to use them correctly, they're not that difficult. There's not much inside the village. One of the first things I did, though, when I moved here, was I threw up some walls because I didn't want to get like, attacked by mobs, because I was kind of wimpy when I built this, because I was new to this version of the game. But this is where I mined all the sandstone out, where that cactus farm is, to build the wall, which I actually have a stockpile of, because I did a lot of digging recently. But this is my cactus farm. It produces a lot of cactus, way more than I would ever use. Like, literally, this thing is huge. It was tedious to build, but fairly simple. I would recommend building one of these for XP. Because it was a fun build. It was a long build, but it was fun. That's what I like, the fun builds. Like, unnecessarily big. Like my nether wart farm. Like, nobody needs a farm this big, but I have it anyways. I'm not going to harvest that right now, because it's kind of annoying to replant, since there's really no truly automatic way to farm that stuff. Over here we've got my chorus flower farm, which I basically never use. This is my bamboo farm. It's not running right now, but it's hooked to an eco hopper clock. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this runs across, just harvests the bamboo, and then I have hopper minecarts underneath it, and got a sugarcane farm. This is my kelp farm, so I have plenty of kelp. This is my iron farm. It's nothing amazing. It's also a design by Waddles. This is my rail duplicator. Some may consider it cheating, but honestly, like I could get the resources, but like for now, I'm not going to. This is my villager crop farm. I actually plan to expand it in the future, but these guys automatically farm stuff for me, which I guess you could argue is not really that right, but I guess it's okay. This is my cow farm. It's also an entity cramming cow farm. This is my cocoa bean farm. You basically click this and it just shifts the wall. This is my micro crop farm. Something amazing. Over here I've got a sweet berry farm. I need to turn that off. There we go. Sweet berry farm. It's pretty simple, my own design, but obviously I'm sure someone else has come up with that design considering how simple it is. Got a lot of resources coming through this pipe. Everything's hooked up to my centralized storage system over here, where everything comes. Like, one iron, go over here. This is actually a design by Starlight, which I will leave a link to his channel in the description, but he has a Let's Play series, and he has a lot of really cool stuff in his industrial district, and I definitely recommend checking that out, because that's where I got most of the inspiration for my stuff, because he actually designed this system. It's not just an item filter, because when the materials get filled up, they automatically go over to my composting unit over here. They automatically get composted. So I have a ton of bone meal if I don't feel like emptying this thing out. So yeah, that produces a ton of bone meal. There's a ton of stuff coming through these pipes. I'm surprised that it isn't lagging more considering that I'm recording. But yeah, it gets pretty laggy here just because of how much stuff I have going. But yeah, I mean, I've got all the resources. I have, like, bamboo, like, that gets filled up so fast, so I have, like, overflow for that over here. Because it just fills up so incredibly fast. It's insane. Like, literally insane. Like, my bamboo farm, I really just need to utilize it more, but, like, seriously, like, this thing, bone blocks, wool. Oh, I need to empty this thing out. This is other stuff. I guess the bamboo when it's the overflow a bit more. Let me go to bed over here. This is like my little base camp for my industrial district. That shulker box that you see by the ender chest. Let's go over there. That's just, I usually just end up opening up a shulker box and just throwing a bunch of trash in it and then emptying it out later. Because that's just more convenient. If you're wondering what's above us, this is the villager breeder, which I'm sorry that you had to see that, but yeah, that's my villager breeder over there. This is an automatic basalt farm. Got basalt on the go. Also, automatic cobble farm. I designed this. It's kind of based on other people's designs, but I kind of came up with they came up with the concept, but I actually designed it. This is my tree farm. It's not automatic or anything, but it produces a ton of wood. This is my melon and pumpkin farm. I get so many drops from this thing, like literally, like it's insane. Like literally, there's like nearly constantly something coming through this, and that's after I have half of the drops automatically getting composted. So like I get a ton, but that's after half of the drops get composted, which is just so insane to me. This is that's the pipe for this. I don't know why I have that hooked up. It doesn't really need to be. This is my actual automatic tree farm. It's a design by Mystic Cat. It's not really the best design. I actually had to TNT proof it. It wasn't very fun. It also doesn't farm the saplings, which is also a bit of an issue. So it's not really the greatest farm, but I built it because I thought it'd be cool. It's more of a flex, like, hey, I have an automatic tree farm. But this is my bulk villager trading hall. Got all of them in here. This is where I get all my emeralds from, which makes it extremely easy. We'll go back over here. So basically, all the bamboo and kelp that overflows automatically gets transported up and over to here, to this smelter, which actually I kind of need to redo because it's kind of broken. Because I blocked this up because it was just getting too full. I basically just need to overhaul this thing. I mean, there's not much that I can do with this. I kind of just need to rebuild it. I'm trying to think of if I missed anything. Oh yeah, I've got my my wool farm right here. That's where I get all my wool from, which I ironically never use, just like most of the farms here. I should probably patch up this hole, but like, that'd be way too intelligent. I'd rather wait for a zombie to get in there and ruin my day, clearly. Up here is my mob farm. This is where I get all my mob drops. Right now I have it rigged up in AFK mode with the campfires, but usually I kill them with my looting sword, but up here is the AFK thing where I sit, and then above this, so it's running. I did that last night, actually, just to run it. I think that I've gone over just about everything. Oh, if you were wondering what this is a zombification chamber where I can zombify the villagers for really good discounts. Currently the zombie's gone because unfortunately I was resetting the mob cap in the Nether, so I switched it to peaceful mode for a minute, and then I forgot to switch it back, and I came to my overworld and despawned the zombie and stuff, which wasn't really very fun to deal with, but it's fine. If you're wondering how mobs don't get in here, it's actually there are signs with carpets over them, so nothing can get in or out. As you can see, this guy doesn't want to go outside, and nothing wants to come in, so that's good. This is my armor stand collection. I have really cheap prices for this kind of stuff, so it looks expensive, but it's not really. This is just some landscaping I did. It's nothing amazing, but it does the job. But I think that is all for this tour. Hopefully the next episode will come out soon, but who knows with my weird recording schedule. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe consider subscribing or liking, because those are both nice things. But thank you for watching.